Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the watch along and discussion for La Liga match week 30. It's 30 minutes to kick off for Barca and Atletico Madrid. And yeah, just wait for few more people to join in. We already have 4 viewers, so that's pretty good. We have 4 viewers. Let me just check stats. Can everyone hear me? Let me just hear myself. Yeah. Well, let's just give it some time to let everyone join in, whoever is joining. Let me just quickly check. They drop a message. We have 4 viewers. It says 4 viewers, so that's pretty good to start off with. We have 27 minutes until kickoff. So yeah. Uh how am I supposed to fill in the silence while I wait for few people to join in? As you can see, we updated the budget for this channel. Now we have graphics, which are pretty cool. Took me like I had to ask some people on how to make them and everything, but yeah, it's good. Looks pretty okay out. Looks decent. Like I got the lineup on the side, and I got the chat should be right here. Whatever you guys type in the box should come up here. I'd say it's pretty fancy. The thing is, I had to manually update the scores because I still haven't figured out a way where I can kind of automatically get the scores to come in. I can just always screen record and let it manually happen, but I think I kind of like it like this, a bit more control over the whole stream. But yeah. Let's talk about Real Madrid a little bit before we get this going. I saw the game, and to be fair, I was very disappointed. Like, is it? I don't know if it was a Real Madrid thing, or was it because you got to think that Mallorca are very motivated right now. Okay, they're 1 point above the relegation zone, um, and their players, Murici. I told this to someone who DM'd me right after the game got over. Murici is extra motivated because he couldn't take Kosovo over the line to the World Cup. That's why he cried when he scored that goal, because he was like holding in so much emotions throughout the game, throughout such a difficult week. I mean, can you just imagine having to play against Real Madrid right after you fail to make your team qualify for the World Cup? And it was like the emotions got the better of him. You could see him crying, but then also it was like he had a point to prove, and you could see him throughout the game kind of just he I mean, he is the leader from Mallorca, whether you want to say it officially or not. He is the pirate, as they call him in a team that's called Los Piratas. He is El Pirata, which is the pirate. And we when I did my podcast, the Tiki Tapas podcast, and we had an episode where we talked about all these unk strikers. Murici was our favorite because no matter what you say, whether you look at his age or whether the fact that he plays for Mallorca, doesn't play for a big team per se, but his 19 goals have somehow kept Mallorca over the relegation zone. Like, Mallorca are not in relegation, I think, right now. They kind of got out of it. But when you look at teams like Mallorca, when you look at teams like Elche, Osasuna, I don't know, these teams will always give you a battle because no one wants to lose to these kind of teams. And Real Madrid, I kind of get their game plan. It was to kind of preserve their energies for the midweek game against Bayern. But will this fixture kind of affect their confidence more? Is what I'm worried about. Now, what Arbeloa was expecting was probably that his team is gonna wrap the game up early, 40 minutes into the match, 50. Yeah, by 60-minute mark, maybe he had it planned that okay, Mbappe is gonna score, maybe Goulet is gonna have some flair, and after that they can just kind of not just bring those players out. And Arbeloa, he trusts his youth setup because he was the manager of the Real Madrid Castilla right before he took over the role for the main team. So his plan was let me just yeah. So his plan was probably that okay, I'm gonna make put my superstar out there, put Kamavinga, I'll put Trent, I'll put Mbappe, I'll put Brahim. I don't need to stress Vinicius Jr. I don't need to like. I get what he was trying to do, but I think it was a bit too much because Mallorca. How can you take them lightly? You can, and especially Roman, the goalkeeper. He is one of those keepers that we make fun of, right? Like, because there are certain keepers who turn up into big games, right? Who turn up to big games and then they just become like prime Manuel Neuer, prime Gigi Buffon. Roman is one of those guys. I think he's got like 12 saves against Real Madrid last season, and now he's got. Oh, 1 second. I'm getting a message. 1 second. Who's this? Oh. Excuse me 1 second. Yeah, as I was saying, well, it's always tough to play against teams like this because you really don't know what to expect. They had it all. They had to lay it all out on the line, and who do you blame? I mean, Arbeloa has this kind of cuck fantasy where he's just like blaming himself after every single game. He's like, oh yeah, it's my fault. I'm 10,000% I was in the wrong. Yeah, blame me. But Arbeloa needs to kind of like, I know managers have to take responsibility for their mistakes, but this guy just does it a bit too much, It's like you don't want to be a puppet at the biggest club in the world. Like, you can blame the players if they didn't play well, which was the cause. Like, you can't Football Epicenter 6558. Welcome to the stream. Seems like Simeone has benched attackers for the UCL. Yeah, I mean the Atletico Madrid was never going to like play their full strength team. I knew it, and now even Barca is gonna probably take this game a bit lightly, considering they have a 4 point lead over Real Madrid, no matter what they do. But football epicenter. I mean, do I have you been have we chatted before? Like I don't know why you seem familiar, but I can't remember where I talked to you before. So yeah, drop a message in the chat, letting me know who you are. I feel like I've talked to you before or something. Anyways, yeah, as you can see by the lineups, Griezmann, Almada, he's not taking any risks with Alvarez. He's not taking any risks. No Sorloth. He doesn't need to. La Liga is not Atleti's battle. Atleti's battle. Top four is secured. There's no way any other team is kind of sniffing the top four. That's below Atleti. Top three was a possibility for them, but Villarreal have just been on a different run this season, and uh, what was I saying? Sorry, the coffee distracted me. Uh, yeah, great memory. We chat on Instagram. Exactly. I remember you. I feel like I knew. I have heard this name before, but I could not remember where it was from. But yeah, thanks for joining the stream. Thanks for being here. Very glad to have you and five others. So yeah, man. I hope you enjoy the stream, and if you wanna lay some points across, if you want me to discuss something, drop it in the chat, and we will talk. What was I saying? Yeah, I mean, the game, I kind of feel it will have excitement from Barcelona's point of view, but Atleti probably have already given up on this game. They still have this. They will still try to entertain their fans. It's at the Metropolitano, and it's gonna be a good warm-up exercise for the next two games and the Copa del Rey final, which is coming up. But I don't think Atleti is gonna press too much. Atleti is gonna kind of attempt to trouble Barcelona too much. They will, if they concede. I don't see them kind of putting everything on the line just to get a goal back. I mean, look at the lineup has made it pretty clear. I mean, there's no way I think uh, Simeone tries something daredevil. He doesn't need to. I mean, unnecessary injuries, you can avoid it. There's no need to take any risks. But Barcelona, if they win, 7 points clear at the top of La Liga. That's a position everybody wants to be. And Real Madrid, have they given up on the domestic trophies this season? Seems like it. Copa del Rey, they're out. Supercopa de España, they got beaten. And La Liga, if tonight Barca get a result against Atleti, 7 points off with what? 8 games to go. 7 points off. It's not looking good for Real Madrid, to be honest with you. But let's see what Atleti can do tonight. I mean, 15 more minutes to kick off. Let me kind of set my stream up so I can start watching it. Maybe I hope it doesn't lag. My Wi-Fi is on the edge today. I don't know what's been happening. I downloaded Cyberpunk 2077 in the morning, and it was downloading at like terrible speeds. Let's look at the lineup. Okay. So even Oblak is rested, or is Oblak with some injury? I don't know. I mean, Oblak is definitely rested for the Champions League game, but I think you could play someone like Oblak. I mean, yeah. Is it just being a case of being a bit too safe where you don't need to be safe? But hey, I think I know that girl on the stream. Oh, never mind, they just cut off. Does Simeone fancy his chance to knock Barca out of the UCL considering the past? Good question. Well, here's what I will tell you. Of course, Simeone will think that his team has got the capacity to knock Barca out because they did it in the Copa del Rey, and they did it by scoring 4 goals on their head at their own home. So it's not a distinct possibility, especially with Barcelona missing out on Rafinha, right? Um, Atleti will be a team full of confidence because they really know that they did it once. They can definitely do it again, but it's not just that. But I think that the history kind of goes against it because just today I think I saw a stat that said that Simeone has played like 42 games against Barcelona and he's only won single digits or something within that. But I don't know. It's a bit hard to call, but I think we will not see the complete Simeone game plan that is gonna take place over the Champions League legs. Today is gonna be just a trial. Today he's gonna like maybe try out different kind of tactics. He's gonna try out different methods of moving the ball around just to see what sticks amongst the Barcelona high press, high line. And from that, he's gonna take notes and he's gonna carry it over the Champions League. Jyotirmoy, yeah, Jyotirmoy, welcome. I'm good, man. You're not late. Don't worry. I started the stream 10 minutes late, so don't worry. I was trying to, as you can see, we have upgraded our setup. So it took me some time to get everything going. Yeah, I think I'm still in the frame. I hope I am. I can't see myself because I'm watching the game. But we have new. Wait. The lineups are here and the chat is here, which I hope is readable. If it's not, I will change the color next stream. And the score line is right here. And yeah, maybe next stream I will add some more things just to like make it a bit more good to look at, maybe a bit more interactive. But let's see. Yeah, my prediction is 3-3 draw or 4-2 Barca. So you are expecting a lot of goals, Jyotirmoy. I don't think that's gonna be that many goals from Atleti at least. I don't see them kind of going for 3 goals or 2 goals. I think it's the maximum they score is 1, maybe 2, but whether it's a high scoring draw or a narrow win for Barcelona, I don't see Atleti kind of going on the front foot. This is not a game this is not their battle. They don't need to play. They don't need to push hard. Their real test is the Champions League against Barcelona. This is a La Liga game that is not going to affect them at all. Neither will it for Barca. But I'm interested to see how Simeone sets his team. I mean, Simeone makes his team play. We saw the setup, but let's see how it goes. Mayank, welcome, my friend. Don't call me. Why you call me sir, brother? What the fuck? No, don't call me that. Good setup, upgrade. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've been kind of international break. I've been tweaking over the whole thing, the stream, how it looks. Been asking a few people who do streams regularly on how to set this up, and yeah, I'm kind of excited to see what more I can add over the coming few streams, because we're also gonna do the UCL streams as well. Real Madrid Bayern, Barca Atleti, again Bayern Real, Copa del Rey final, Barcelona derby. We are gonna do a lot of streams, and let's see. Maybe I can have some theme. Maybe I can sing the club anthems before every match. Maybe we'll see. We'll see what happens. But thanks for joining. Dani Olmo false 9 looks a bit sus. Ooh, yeah. Well, is Dani Olmo? I mean, the lineup is showing Rashford at center forward, Olmo on the left wing. Right here it's showing. But I don't know. Maybe we will see once the game starts. Whether it's fluid role, whether it's something that Flick wants to experiment with. Considering, because I'm a person that has been saying that Barcelona should try someone like Fermin Lopez as a false 9. Fermin Lopez has a great ball striking ability, and whenever he plays behind the striker, he somehow ends up ahead of the striker. So it's like, if false 9 is something Flick is experimenting with just before the Atleti game, or just before, because he's seeing how Ferran's form is, he's seeing Lewandowski. It's not Lewandowski. So even though I think it could be a good experiment for today, because I think both teams today are not taking this game as serious as they should. But yeah, let's see what happens. Camp Nou, so optimistic. You're right. Yeah, Camp Nou does provide a lot of goals. You're right. Let's see. I'm excited for this match. I hope that the teams don't sit back. Well, let's see. Looks clean. Thank you, Jyotirmoy. Mayank gave us a random usage of sir. Lol. Okay, sir. Thanks for clarifying, sir. uh, After the Madrid game today, I lost my last few expectations against Bayern. Jyotirmoy, I don't know if you saw the Bayern game, but even they kind of narrowly got the win against Freiburg. They were like 1-0 down until the 81st minute against Freiburg, and then they only got like two late goals. Was it late? Yeah, after 90 minutes, and that kind of let them have to win. So Bayern is also not having the greatest of. Sorry, the the freaking coffee in the middle of the night is kind of. So even Bayern is not coming off the back of a very strong match, if you have to say it like that. But maybe it's gonna be a, you don't know. Maybe both teams are gonna be bad, and we're gonna have a stinker of a Champions League quarterfinal. But let's see. Let's see. I'm looking forward to having a good matchup this week. Remember we spoke about Olmo false nine. Yeah. I do. Last match even I also mentioned it that Barcelona, if the traditional number 9 is not working, false nine is something you always can experiment. I think it's an option that Barcelona always had with the way they play with their kind of tiki taka extra man in the midfield, allowing for more verticality in the team. It's always should be an option. False nine. If your lead strikers are not working, just switch it up. Keep the opponent guessing. You don't know what they're gonna do. So yeah, definitely false nine. Exciting to see. No, let Fermin play in the pockets. Okay. Yeah. Fermin does play well when he is given space to invade, like these half spaces when the striker is dragging someone and there's a opening. Fermin just crashes the box, kind of finds himself in those positions. Oof, look at the Madrid stadium. Madrid looks so beautiful, man. I miss it so much. I can see my home. I know which direction my home was when they're doing the drone shot of the Metropolitano. I just know exactly which direction I should walk. It's 20 minutes away. Miss it so much. Man City trash Liverpool in the FA Cup. What do you think? Slot getting sacked or saying? Well, I'm not like Premier League teams. I don't think I am well qualified to talk about them, but I will give my opinion as a football watcher, as a football fan. I think at this point there's why you wanna sack Slot right now when you had the chance to do it when you see the team was already not following what he wanted. You should have just made the decision earlier, maybe November, December, when you saw Liverpool have that 10-game winless run. You should have done it. But Liverpool is a team that also doesn't really sack their managers. They're known for having that sort of long-term confidence in their managers. So now with April, with the PSG games coming up, do you really want to kind of destabilize this team? Salah's last season, there's only chance of silverware he has is the Champions League. So maybe keep him until the end of the summer, and then maybe you move on. Maybe you see the World Cup out, and then after that, Liverpool find a new manager in the next window. I don't know. Maybe Liverpool fans will have a different opinion with me, but I think sacking him now, just a few days before the Champions League final, would probably like destabilize whatever hopes they have of having a decent Champions League campaign. I think Fermin Lopez is one of the best box crashers, and playing him in the midfield can help you. I just said this without reading your message, Football Epicenter. Yeah, he definitely is. He knows. He's kind of like that Thomas Muller profile, the space invaders. He knows where to pop up when the attention is not on him, when the focus is somewhere else. He just knows he has to creep up, somehow. Oh, and we're talking about him, and he popped up on the screen. So yeah, he's like a snake, he's in the grass. You don't see him until it's too late, and when you see him, the ball's already at his feet, and he's kind of knocked it in the bottom corner. So definitely keep him. As a midfielder and the space invading role. Carl last minute winner. Yeah. Carl Leonard. Crazy potential for that guy. But please don't tell me he's better than Lamine Yamal just because of a few games, okay? He's a good youth. He's a good youngster, but don't tell me he's better than Lamine Yamal. Don't. Bayern with 2-0 down after 80 minutes and then the clutch up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the thing that Real Madrid are missing. That clutch gene. I talked about it a lot actually in my podcast. Is that Real Madrid? Why are they finding themselves so many times this season in positions like this where they have to chase the game for so long, and when this concede or when they score, they can't keep the ball. Like Real Madrid, this you will not beat Bayern like this. Forget it. You might, but the thing is, Champions League Real Madrid is different gravy, so we can't really say. But yeah, the Bayern clutch genes are just way too strong. You can't deny that. I don't know what they feed their players. I don't know what goes on in Germany. Oof. The way they're scoring this season, Harry Kane is 31 goals already. Season's in April. PSG trashing Liverpool incoming. Yeah, it's gonna be a bloodbath. I hope. I mean, who do I hope for? I mean, I don't have any affinity towards neither PSG nor Liverpool, but I know who do you guys think should win between PSG and Liverpool? Like, I do you guys do some of you have an affinity towards Liverpool, towards I don't know Salah, or do you want PSG to win? I don't have I have a friend who works at PSG. He's a social media kind of writer. So he's a PSG fan, so maybe I'll be rooting for PSG just for that. But otherwise, I don't really care. I mean, I'm worried about Atleti and Barca because one Spanish team is going out. So yeah. Xabi Alonso for Liverpool is a shout I've been hearing a lot over the summer. Over the winter. As soon as he was sacked, Liverpool fans were like, "Oh yeah, bring him back home." And he's a Liverpool fan as well. Xabi Alonso. I think he is a member of the Liverpool's like the season pass and stuff like that. He's a member of the club. Yeah, he's a Liverpool fan and he would love to manage it. I mean, I think it didn't work out for Real Madrid. A bit of big egos at the club and a little bit kind of they didn't really I don't know respect him enough. But I think at Liverpool that culture will not exist. Even Slot, it took them so long to kind of rebel on Slot in a way. So I think Xabi Alonso is given time at Liverpool because Liverpool are a team, as I said, that don't really sack managers. They kind of give them the chances. So if Xabi Alonso is given time and people listen to him more than they do in Real Madrid, then yeah, why not? Hell yeah, bring him to Liverpool. I hate PSG, but the way Liverpool are playing this season, PSG should cruise past them. Yeah, definitely. Even the Galatasaray match was like not Liverpool at its best. So yeah, definitely PSG all the way. I think no one's saying he's better than Yamal. I think top three youngster for me are Yamal, Esteban, Mainu, Kubarsi, Sabir. I know you're not saying he's better than Yamal, but I saw some people who said that. I'm not gonna say who, but there are some people that just today were like, oh yeah, Leonard is better than Yamal because he scored that late goal. Wait, come on. I respect your opinion, whoever's opinion that was. But come on. I respect every single opinion in football. I believe football is a very opinionated game. If you think Paulinho is better than Iniesta, I respect your opinion. If you think Gerard Martin is better than Virgil van Dijk, I respect your opinion. But you also have to make sense. When you say Leonard Carl is a better player than Lamine Yamal, and you're not baiting and you're not rage baiting, you're just meaning it genuinely. When you're saying it, when someone I saw said it today, I was like, come on, he's gotta be a troll. Anyways, off topic. He will also have Wirtz and Frimpong from Bayer. Yeah, he will be familiar with those players, definitely. And Wirtz and Frimpong perform so well under Xabi Alonso. So yeah, I think Liverpool is probably the best place for him to be there now, and because he definitely wants to get into management. Like, how can you win an invincible season and then get sacked from your next job? Of course he wants to be back. I think he's just going to take the summer off after the World Cup. He's going to definitely join the team back. Ow, the game is starting. Let me just get the timer on. Perfect. What do you think about Rodri? Will he accept City's new contract? I mean, everyone is twerking for Real Madrid. I don't know what's going on. First it was Rodri, Enzo Fernandez. I think he's won everything at Man City. I don't think he has anything to prove. He's won a freaking Ballon d'Or at Man City. Like, that's already he's written his name down in history books. He's won the Champions League. He's won what, 6 Premier League titles. He's won the Ballon d'Or. I think you have nothing else to do in City now. Pep will probably leave as well. So yeah, just come back to Spain. Just go back to Madrid, the other side of Madrid, and yeah, he played for Atleti, Villarreal, and now Real Madrid is. I don't blame him if he wants to go there, honestly. But Leonard has more work rate than Yamal for sure. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Leonard works harder than Yamal, I think. The minimum amount of games I've seen him play, but yeah, Yamal's quality is a different level. His potential. I mean, Yamal has still not even hit his prime. So that's what I'm saying. Anyways, game started. Let's see what happens. Let's see how much Athletic attacks, because I don't see them attacking as much. I don't think they're gonna. They're playing a bit higher. Which side is is Olmo the false nine, or is it Rashford playing as center forward? I'm trying to make sense of it. Let me check. Okay, no, Rashford is on the wing, so it's Olmo false nine. Yeah, good call, good shout. Okay, Rashford is in the box already, and he's played it back to Cancelo, but no one's there at the end. Lamin's got a shot off, but that's what I'm saying. When Rashford is playing on the wing and he's cutting inside, Cancelo gets that space to overlap. And that is so crucial for Barcelona. Oh, it was Lamine Yamal with the right foot. Yeah, it is Olmo. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's good to see him false nine. I mean, he did play there for Leipzig, didn't he? For a while. So let's see what happens. But that's not a great corner from Lamine Yamal. Baena though, what a player, huh? Even for Spain over the break, he played really good. He'll go to the World Cup for sure. I think one of the best kind of winger wide midfielders that Spain has got at the moment. Rashford has to get a goal at this game or an assist, because I don't know what his future is, whether it's at Barca, whether he goes back to England. But with Rafinha out for what, a month, it has to step up. This is it, Rashford. If you want Barca to buy you, or for any other teams to take notice, you have to fill in the boots of Rafinha, which is not an easy thing to do, but that will show the quality that you have. I do want to succeed at Barca. He's such a good player, great character, great human being, but hasn't been at his sharpest after the first few months. After the winter break, I think it hasn't been the same. So let's see. Where is my pani? Is that Almada making a run? No, that is Alex Baena. Baena's on the wing already. Oh! I thought that was a goal because the way Baena took a run. Kubarsi is down. Udit Sharma, welcome back, Udit. Nice to have you here again. Hope you are working hard on the articles and you created your portfolio like I told you to, because you need your portfolio when you want to be a journalist. So make sure you explore the website I sent you and try to make your profile on that, because it'll be very helpful. But yeah, welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy the game. And you were a Real Madrid fan, right? So if you were, then I'm sorry for the loss earlier. It must have been very hard with the late goal from Murici. But well, maybe you can hope that your rivals Atleti lose tonight, or you hope that your rivals Barca lose tonight. Either way, someone has to take the loss. So maybe you'll be happy watching one of your enemies have a bad result. Longley's got a yellow card already. He's a former Barca player and he's like taking no risks. Does anyone remember when Longley came to Barcelona from Sevilla, and he for the first season or half a season or first season, I guess, he was untouchable. He was so good. Longley was like, he had that French mustache, and he would have these philosophical talks with the young players of the club. The commentators mentioned it a couple of times that Longley would like sit with young players and teach them about the philosophy of defending and everything. And he was such a good prospect when he came to the club. I don't know, I don't know what happened to him since the World Cup, but yeah, I miss that version of Longley. I hope ATM does something today. Oof. Looks like they might. They did get an early break into the Barca. Oh, Rashford's got the free kick. Ooh, it's a good free kick to Rashford. He is good at set pieces, something that Barca has been lacking. You know, he's good in that. I think La Liga is done and dusted. Barca won't bottle the league even if they lose today. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I think if Barca win today, the league is considering it almost over. The Clásico will probably seal it in May, but there is not much. There's not much to kind of expect in terms of the league changing up. Like, okay, today this team lost, this team beat Barca, and the deficit is down to 4 again, 3 again. If Barca lose, Real Madrid is gonna have a bad performance again within the next 2 match days. So probably La Liga is done. I think it's safe to say that now. Lenglet under Longley under Valverde. You just had to be there. Yeah, yeah, Valverde. He was the coach. Yes. Oh, he was such a beast under Valverde. Valverde was something else too. He was winning matches while sleeping. He was decent because Umtiti gave up his knee. Oh yeah, Umtiti. What a sad story though. Umtiti. Oof. I forgot about that name. He was so good. He was so good, Umtiti, before that 2018 World Cup. Jesus Christ, I remembered Umtiti now. Yeah, he had to go to that surgery, which he didn't take because he wanted to play and win the World Cup, and that kind of completely changed his career. And one of the saddest cases of injuries ruining a player, Umtiti, so much potential, problem. Because in that Barca team, under that kind of managers, you were like a rock. And then, yeah. Umtiti, man. Miss him. Longley had a comical announcement, lol. The ball speaking in the dressing room. Okay, I don't know about that. I'll go and check the announcement. I don't remember what it was, but I remember there was a lot of buzz around signing Longley because he came from Sevilla, and Barca, whenever they sign from Sevilla, they sign like decent ballers. Rakitic, Dani Alves, Koundé. So when Barca makes signings from Sevilla, they don't do it just because Sevilla has a player that they want to, kick off. So, yeah, yeah. Longley, man. Longley, Umtiti. We're reminiscing Barca's defenders today. What a great time. Nostalgia. Umtiti's on anticipation and ball playing. Oh, and ball striking as well. There was one goal I saw of Umtiti from outside the box, just like Molina scored, like against Real Madrid. Umtiti was. I miss him, man. He was such a baller. Ah, he was a rock as well. Like, you cannot dribble past him. You know, Van Dijk before the Van Dijk. Yeah. Shame we won't see his full potential. Kind of like what's happening to Ansu Fati as well. But people in Barca, I think Barca stories are so many of Barcelona's player stories are just so sad. You see it, Umtiti, Ansu Fati, Bojan, Sergi Samper. These are players that have so much potential, and they just don't. They don't. The injuries or bad form, and then they just never make it. Today we clearly saw how much we are dependent on Valverde. 100%, dude. 100%. Valverde, had he been there, at least Madrid wouldn't have lost the game for sure. For sure. But then again, the red card was Griezmann! Did you see the way... I'll come back to you with it. But Griezmann, the way he sat down, 2 defenders, was it? Oh, this is vintage. This is vintage Griezmann. Araujo, of course it was Araujo. Oh, Griezmann, classic Griezmann. Shit. But yeah, sorry for Valverde, dude. He when he comes back for Bayern, I think there will be a lot more stability in Real Madrid compared to now. Godin, oof, Diego Godin, Uruguayan legend. Damn, but see that's the thing about La Liga. There have been like so many of these defenders that have these iconic legacies. But Godin is someone who fulfilled all his potential. Like he was there until the end of his that he could. That he was there at the end of his prime, and he gave it all. What a defender Diego Godin was. Diego Godin and Oblak behind you, Jose Maria Jimenez. What is it? Felipe Luis on the on left back. Wow, Godin, huh? When you go past Umtiti, Langley, and PK, you have to beat Prime Ter Stegen. Good thing it's Prime Ter Stegen that they had to beat, because current Ter Stegen, a Ter Stegen of 1 year ago, not so much. But yeah, that Valverde era defense. Oh wait, Fermin is in the. What's that? Who's that? Fermin is in the box, but he couldn't. He couldn't score. But yeah, as I said, Longley, Umtiti, and PK. But wait, all three of them didn't play together, did they? Under Ronald Koeman, Barca used to play three at the back, right? But I don't know if they played together at the same time. But yeah, honestly, when you at least when you have like Umtiti and Longley, when they didn't have these kind of careers for their unfulfilled careers, it's so hard to go past them. Um, One thing I'm noticing about the game is Antoine Griezmann is making runs that he doesn't usually make in the last few games that he's played. So I kind of feel like he has some point to prove. It's his final game, no, in the league at least. It's his final game against Barcelona. So maybe he has a point to prove. Who knows? Oh wait, they got a free kick. Atleti's got a free kick. Well, I'm glad that we are reminiscing so much about defenders of 8, 9 years ago. This is what I do on the podcast. We talk about old players on my podcast, Tiki Tapas podcast. It's like we had this whole episode. We talked about old strikers like Murici today and other strikers. Now we're talking about defenders. I like this. I like chat. Oh, Yamal with the Trivela. What an extraordinary pass, but Fermin Lopez again could not convert. Yamal though. No, nutmeg Nico Gonzalez. Trivela. Inch perfect to Fermin Lopez, but Fermin Lopez has not had his shooting boots on today. उफ जमाल क्या लड़का है यार. Atleti is on the charge again. Atleti are attacking more than I thought they would in the beginning of the game. Maybe that is their game plan, to attack first 30 minutes of the game and then kind of like let the half go on and then they'll try again in the second half. Because I don't see them attacking for 90 minutes. What a pass though. Araujo, what are you doing, brother? Ah, good attack from Atleti. Good attack, good attack. The commentator just mentioned something that Dani Olmo is supposed to be playing false nine, but it's Fermin Lopez who's popping up in these positions, which is what I was saying. Which is what I was saying about the false nine position. You can play either of those two in the false nine position, and they would be great, because you look, Dani Olmo hasn't been in a striker position. It's Fermin Lopez who's kind of making the forward run. So I always kind of knew or had a feeling that Fermin Lopez does really good in that last third of the pitch. I have one doubt in the portfolio section. Do I have to add all of my articles or my resume? add a common link to your. I mean, what I did was I added all my articles, but then once my articles started becoming more and more, like when I created my account for that website, I only wrote like five or six articles by that time. So I added all my articles, but once I started writing more articles, I write like 40 articles a month now. I just added my author page of the website that I write for, and then from there they can access all my articles. So try to have some sort of common place where you have all your articles. So whether you're writing for a website, the website must have like a link where it says, "Oh, all articles by Udit Sharma." So just share that link on that place. Or if you have less number of articles, upload everything. The more easy you make it for a recruiter to see your articles, the better it is. So Atletico Madrid should play attacking. They beat Barca and Real Madrid when they try to attack. Like we see, they tried to play safe in the second leg against Barca and they lost 3-0. Yeah, Jyotimaya, the thing is, they will play attacking, but they won't play attacking in this game. They will play that again when Barca go to the Metropolitano in the Champions League. 100%. Atleti will forget the Atletico Madrid that people say, oh, Atleti is a defensive team, Simeone is a harami, whatever. No, it's done. Right now, Atleti is an attacking team, but today they will attack maybe for 35 minutes of the first half, then 15 minutes of the second half, and then I predict that they won't attack further because they don't want to like overrun their players when they have to face the same opponent again in a few days, but with much higher stakes. So yeah, definitely they will attack if they want to, but I don't see them keeping it up for 90 minutes today. Which website? Oh, it's a website called muckrack.com. That's muckrack.com. And it's like a website for journalists to, it's like a portfolio, digital portfolio website where you can like put all the work you've done in your career into that website, and then you can send that website to any recruiter or any HR when you're applying for jobs. So it's called muckrack.com for Mayank who was asking. Rashford is turning well. He looks fresher compared to many other games that I watched him, but he has to get something. Pedri, que pase! But it was offside. Come on. Why you gotta pull up the flag when someone makes passes like that? Don't pull up the flag. That's a disrespect. Oh, that was offside for to Cancelo. Shit. Pedri's pass was onside. Yo, I can pretend that I'm playing FIFA. Whoa, look at me. Skill from Griezmann. Through ball. Let's go. I'm about to score a goal. I'm telling you now. Sorry, I lost my mind. So, pagla gaya. So, this is why I need coffee, man. Thanda coffee. Ah. Okay, we didn't talk about something very important. Eric Garcia is playing DM, which, as we know, is not his natural position. He doesn't play that great when he plays center back. He plays great when he plays a right back because he gives Lamine Yamal that kind of freedom to run up and down, which Koundé kind of provides in a different way because Koundé is an overlapping fullback because he's not naturally a fullback, Koundé. But then he gives those kind of 1-2s with Lamine Yamal pretty well, which Eric Garcia is not that good at doing, but Eric Garcia is good at going forward in a way that doesn't really complement Lamine Yamal. But I think at DM and at right back, Eric Garcia plays really, really good. But what a good profile to have. Right back, center back, DM, at some point play him as a forward as well and see what happens. Maybe in pre-season. Oh, Lamine is terrific, man. I thought that was a foul. Thought that was a foul on who's that? Fermin. the pattern for Atletico Madrid's attack is, from what I'm noticing, is that they don't have to kind of build up. They don't have to. They're just so good at making it on the break. Barcelona can play 1,000 passes. Atleti will not press as much beyond maybe their second line. You know, they know that the high line is exploitable. They know that even Barcelona is kind of taking this game a bit lightlier because they have, at this moment, with the scoreline, a 5 point gap over Real Madrid. He has been great as a CB this season. Yeah. He has. He has been great as a CB, which is why I also think he will go for the Spanish national team as well, but not as a centre back. Maybe he'll go as a DM or a right back. But yeah, Spain is stacked in all positions, so it's going to be really difficult. Yeah, he's been great at centre back. Eric Garcia has been great everywhere. That's the thing about Eric Garcia. You know, he's been everywhere. Why did why did he hold the ball with his hand? Nico Gonzalez. Gonzalez is like, okay. Uh, he's like, I think he's just tired of trying to go after Lamine Yamal. So he's just like, I'm not going after Yamal. I'm just gonna catch the ball. I don't want to go on in the defensive mode again. Crazy, huh? The game is going well so far, says Jyotirmoy. Yeah. If you're a neutral, you're enjoying this game for sure. Chances on both ends, not very one-dimensional. Both the teams are making passes, getting into dangerous positions. Yamal has been fantastic. Rashford has been full of flair. Griezmann has been sharp as ever, ahead of his move to the MLS. Nico Gonzalez has lost his mind a little bit. But yeah, good game so far. Wait, why is Mark Bernal warming up? Someone's gone or what? Not Eric Garcia, I hope. We just talked about Eric Garcia. Hope we didn't jinx him. Not Pedri, I hope either. Last thing Barca needs now is more injuries ahead of the UCL ties. Guys, who do you think is going to start in the UCL matches as striker? Do you think Hansi Flick will go for false nine after what he sees today, if it's a successful experiment? Or will it be Lewandowski or will it be Ferran Torres? Let me know what you think. I'm behind. What's my wildest prediction for World Cup? My wildest prediction for World Cup? Good question. I haven't thought of it. Hmm. What could be? I mean, I think Norway is gonna make it at least to the quarterfinals. I don't know. I think Norway is the dark horse of this year's World Cup. I haven't really looked at all the groups. I'm pretty sure there are some upsets looming at the World Cup with 48 teams. But I think for me, Norway having a Croatia or a Morocco run is probably not off the books. But I will give my answer once I research a little bit more on the World Cup to you. You are way too behind. I don't know. Am I? I mean, I'm just clicking the live go live button, and it's like it's right at the end of it. Like right now, Araujo is taking the throw in. I think it's just how streams are. The stream is a bit delayed, I think, but watching the game exactly at 26 minute right now. The stream is delayed, I think. Maybe by 10 seconds or 15 seconds. Leva, I think, but most probably Ferran. Leva will start. Hart says Leva, but most probably it will be Ferran. I think it'll be Lewandowski too. I kind of think Ferran Torres has lost the confidence of the coach. He had so many chances to impress. He did, but he wasn't consistent. And even for Spain against Egypt, was it? He didn't really look a striker that can be the number 9 for a team like Barcelona. So yeah, I think for me it's Lewandowski as well. I think Olmo false 9 is just an experiment to see what how it could work out in case they need to do an emergency route like that. But yeah, I think Lewandowski has he scored in the in the qualifiers as well for the World Cup against Albania. Played okay as well against Sweden. So yeah, I think Lewandowski as well. Flick will back the experience in the big games. Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. And Flick and Lewandowski go way back. Don't forget Lewandowski's best version was under Hansi Flick at Bayern. So I think until the last day of Lewandowski's contract, Flick will keep backing him. But right now, Griezmann has not scored. I was offside, but Griezmann though, what happened to Griezmann today? Like, how is he playing so well? He has something to prove against Barcelona, the team that he played for 2 seasons. Because today he doesn't play like this often. He sits back behind the striker and he's the one puppeting the play. And today he is kind of getting in the danger areas. Oof, let's see, man. Let's hope that you don't get any trouble or technical issues. Oh man, I hope so. I hope so. I'm planning on doing like watch-alongs or whatever I can do for World Cup every single day. Like not just Spain games. Like World Cup is a global sport. Doesn't matter if I'm La Liga Vic. I'm still Vic first. So I'll probably do whatever stream or make whatever content around the World Cup. Why does Haiti have a good chance of beating New Zealand? 10-minute video on that. Who cares? It's the World Cup, man. It's once in every 4 years. So yeah, exciting times ahead. Hopefully a lot of exciting stuff coming up. By the way, I think Barcelona right now are on the back foot. I was wrong when I said that Atleti will not attack. Griezmann has completely proved me wrong. Look at the way they are just crossing and this throw in as well, long throw in right into the box. And Barca can't clear the ball, so Atleti is getting the ball every single time. Molina disguised the shot. My heart skipped a beat. Yeah, Molina now you can't count him out anymore. You can't be like, oh, that's just a La Liga right back. No, he is the one with the lethal foot now, and I would love to see him score a hat trick of golazos, of Puskas award-winning golazos. First against Getafe, then against Real Madrid, then against Barcelona. If he pulls off something tonight, would love it. Would do so much good PR for La Liga as well. That your right back who plays in the Simeone team is a banger. Is a golazo scorer. But anyways, right now I have not seen anything from Barcelona. No attack, no stringing passes enough, and my boy Pedro Gonzalez Lopez is down injured. Why do you hurt him? Don't hurt him, please, before the World Cup. We need him in full flow. But yeah, Barcelona needs to pull their socks up, man. They're not attacking enough, and they're not passing the ball forward enough. A lot of side passes, a lot of misplaced passes. It's not looking good. And they're not able to get out of the Atleti prison. You just see what the Joao Cancelo did. He tried to get out, but then someone's already pressing him. Who is pressing him? Who is that? Almada, was it? No, Almada's on this side. Okay, never mind. Look, now Molina, Molina and Simeone are so good on down that flank. They're not letting any anyone at once. Not Rashford, not Joao Cancelo. They're blocking down the path. Simeone and Molina working together. Hmm. Griezmann is again in the danger zone, but not a shot. It was a flick, I think. But he's getting involved, Griezmann, more than I've seen him in any of the last few games I saw of Griezmann when he started. You know, nice. I like to see this version of Griezmann. We're not gonna see Griezmann anymore in a few months. I mean, I'm not gonna sit and watch Orlando City. I don't even watch Inter Miami, even though I love Messi. So this is the last few months of Griezmann we're gonna get. So yeah, Griezmann is onto something today, Jotimo, 100%. I don't know what it is about him today, but I think he has a goal in his locker today. I think it's coming. It's just a matter of time. He's not gonna play full 90 minutes, but if within the first 60 minutes that he plays, if he can get a goal, then that'd be great. Look, Griezmann. He's making a run again. He's making these runs that you see players like Alvarez make, and today he has to fill in the boots of Alvarez in a way. And Griezmann, like he is part of the two on the top, right? And then Almada is stretching the front line, and then Griezmann is kind of piercing it from the center position, even though he's playing as a right striker. Good tactics from Simeone. I mean, it's definitely not the one we're gonna see in the UCL, but still very interesting to see this. He is cooking. Sí, está cocinando. Él está cocinando. Griezmann está cocinando. Griezmann pakarha. That doesn't sound that good when you say it in Hindi. He is cooking. वो पका रहा है वो पकाचे nah वो खाना बना रहा है no mahi mar raha I don't know, there has to be some equivalent of he is cooking for Hindi. I don't know. Have you played PES? I'm playing PES right now. I'm actually not right now. I mean, I just played it like this morning because I have a friend who only plays PES, eFootball, and I keep playing PES. I have FIFA and I have PES on my Xbox, but FIFA, I lost my love for FIFA except for career mode, so I only play career mode on FIFA, but PES I play with my friend online, so yeah, I like PES. Good football in PES. Very, very realistic football comparatively to FIFA. But I like to play FIFA when I'm with my friends, when we're at someone's home, and we have a party going on, we want to play some video games, I play FIFA. But by myself, I play PES. I kind of like PES when I'm by myself. But for social aspect, I like FIFA. If anyone wants to play FIFA with me, hit me up, man. Or PES. Finally, Barca's in the final third. Almost got the ball. He plays a 1-2. Lamine Yamal! No way! Lamine Yamal, he should have just chipped it. He should just chipped it straight over the keeper. Ooh, that was proper build-up, man. This is something Barca did not do for such a long time. Oh, he did chip it. Lamine Yamal did chip it, but just a bit off direction. I play eFootball PES since PES 2017. Man, I play since PES 2013. But not like every year. I play it like whichever year FIFA was not good, I used to play PES. But yeah. Yeah, I play PES long time. I play FIFA since FIFA 12. Oh, it has. Oh, you play on PC, which has crossplay. Oh, that's good. I did not know PES had crossplay. I play with my friend. He's also on Xbox, so that's nice. Oh man, hit me up, man. We can probably play sometime. I'm not good though. He would beat me up, but yeah, maybe if I get time, one day we'll play. Yamal, yeah. See, look, even you're a Real Madrid fan, but even Yamal is making you scream his name when he does these wonderful performances. Griezmann is putting in tackles in the Barcelona third. Oh, what happened to Griezmann today, brother? What happened to Griezmann? PES Master League was goated. Yeah, man. I used to play Master League so much. Before they removed it and made it a fully online thing, I used to play PES. I think I have like PES 2017, 2018, 2015 on my Steam account. I bought those games and I played it. So good, man. Oof. Almada is a good run against Araujo. Almada is winning the battle against Araujo. Oh, Baena, what a ball! But again, no one's on the end of. Oh, there is someone coming, but it's not in a threatening position because Barcelona are closing down so well. They're saying Master League will be back, but it'll be as an event. But let's hope they implement Master League. I mean, who wants it as an event, man? Bring back Master League. It's such a good. It's something that was setting your brand apart. Everyone, football purist, likes to play, you know, Master League, career mode. Bring it back. Who is the best player you have in eFootball in your team? 1 second. Simeone scores. Simeone has. I was reading the chat. I missed out, but Simeone has scored against Barcelona. Oh, I have to see the goal back. Yodema Udit, I will come back to your messages 1 second. But how? But I was just talking about the fact that they are bringing the ball into danger areas, but they are not able to finish. I think some error must have been made because how did he wasn't a one-on-one with the keeper. Huh. Wait. So the attack starts from. Oh, it was a run. It was a good run from deep. It was a good run. Oh, that's not a good defensive line. What a good touch. Juan Garcia thought it was gonna come low, but no, it's right in the corner, nestled in Simeone. Juan Garcia sat down the wrong way. What a great, well-timed run from Simeone. I was wrong. I did not think Atleti will be so attacking. I would, if I had to set my team up, I would not set Atleti so attacking just before the UCL game. And someone's already substituted. Who's that? Who's gone off? Ronaldo Araujo has gone off. What happened? Is he injured or depressed or what happened? He's injured. He's injured. Something happened to his knee. Anyways, Eric Garcia to right back, as we were just talking about. Me and Mayank were just discussing it a few minutes ago, and now he's at right back. Quickly gonna read the chat before something else happens. Who is the best player you have in eFootball? I need to check because I don't know. Like I have Messi and Ronaldo in my eFootball online, the online team that I have. I mean, I just got lucky and I packed them both, but I don't know if that's what you mean. Is there a chance for Lukman or Sorloth in the next half? I think yeah. I think Sorloth will probably come in because just to get some minutes before the UCL game. I don't think because Griezmann won't play all 90. Uh, I do think Sorloth will pop in at some point. Also because he's such a bulky striker, and Atleti will just use whatever muscle, whatever heavyweight that they can to kind of just see the game out. Sorlot will probably drop into midfield as well, kind of defend as well in a way, like in a way the strikers do. So let's see. Simeone, let's go. Congrats. Hate watch is going successful till now. Oh man, I'm happy at least you're enjoying this game because you've had the Barca, the Real Mallorca upset, so at least something happy is going on for you. But hey, your rivals are winning. Atletico Madrid is winning. You're a Madridista. Yeah, so it's bad and bad. Anyways, Rashford is in the box. Rashford has scored. I was just talking about it. We were just talking about Rashford. He has to pop up, and he did. How can I read the chat when the goals are going in so quickly? What am I gonna do? Ah, Rashford. Whoa. Finally he scores. He scores. He got this chance and he scores. Oof. Oh, Udit Sharma, you jinxed it, man. Jinx कर दिया भाई. You jinxed it. नहीं बोलना था. After the game, you should have said. You jinxed it for you. You jinxed it for yourself now. But what a goal from Rashford. Left foot. Who was it? Olmo with the 1-2. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Olmo, false 9, and the winger linking in. Uh, is this advantage Barca? It was advantage Barca, my young. It would have been going into halftime because Hansi Flick beats up his players in the halftime team talk, and then they come out in the second half and then just completely turn it around. So it would have been advantage, but now it's back to normal. Big time Ronaldo. I have to see it. I have Ronaldo, yeah, in my eFootball. This is rigged. It's not, my friend. This is just La Liga. Back and forth. But all the goals I'm just missing because I've been reading the chat and like I look up and there's already a goal. The commentator is already like screaming. Well, oof. Nice, good game we're having. 42 minutes, 1-1. Flick is something. He is something, and especially his second half talks are even better. What he says in the dressing room, I'm always curious to know. One day I would love to be in the dressing room at the Flick team, trying to see what he does when his team is losing. Anyways, Dani Olmo with crucial deep runs, which allowed Rashford to latch into the 1-2 that we were talking about it actually. That Olmo, the difference between Olmo and Fermin when you play them as false 9 is Olmo is like distributor. Like he will also pull defenders towards him, and then he will use that kind of that pull. Oh, there's a fight! There's a fight! Maro! क्या हुआ? Who's fighting who? अरे बाहर में जाए tactics. I was explaining false 9. अरे मारो. Who's this? Koke? Oh my god, Maro, yaar. What's going on? I don't know. Ah, Simeone went down after Dani Olmo pushed him. Or pushed him, or rather, like it's football. Come on. Oh, it's a yellow card for Min. Give it to Koke as well, I think. Yeah. Molina, Koke, Fermin. But I still have to see why it happened. By advantage, I meant Araujo going off. Oh, yeah. Of course. Look, he went off and they scored, so definitely. Oh, man, we don't hate Araujo, but come on. He's just a liability at the team now. Come on. I don't like him really as much as I used to a few years ago. Great servant for the club, but yeah, I think Barca just play better without him. Sorry, Araujo. Yeah, why they stop fighting? Come on, beat each other. I was so in depth trying to explain like the different false nine profiles of both the midfielders for Barca, and then suddenly it's like, Maro, Maro, Maro. But never mind. That was good. That was good brief entertainment. Araujo 22-23 peak. Oh yeah, Araujo peaked in those Clásicos, man, when he had to defend against Vinicius Junior. Those kind of matches, where El Clásicos would come and Barca would not have a pacey defender, and everybody would not know how to defend against Vinny, and Araujo would step up and do it. Yeah, Araujo's peak is over, man. Maybe not over, but for Barca, I don't think he just does well under pressure. I think he just folds inside, and I think he should just go to another team, and maybe he'll be better, you know. Oh, what a long ball. Who was it? Nico Gonzalez. Of course he was. Oh wow, I forgot to update the goal for Barcelona. It's so hard, man, to manually update the goals. Lamine Yamal is through and he's brought down at the edge of the box. It's a penalty. Is it a free kick? It's a It's a free kick. Is it a free kick or a penalty? It's a free kick. It's a free kick. Oh, that was risky. It's a red card. It's a red card for Nico Gonzalez. He Nico Gonzalez has had one of the worst games I've seen. No. What's going on with Nico Gonzalez? Because the first yellow card was because he just handled the ball, which was unnecessary. And then second yellow card, he just like completely swiped at Lamine Yamal. Now the thing is, Nico Gonzalez was not comfortable at all to play against Lamine Yamal. As not at all. He didn't want to play. He was literally holding the ball by its hand so that he won't have to run behind Lamine Yamal. And now he just wildly attacks Yamal. And is it Varka for a reason? Just kidding. Hey man, we don't do these kind of conversations here, okay? No Varka, no Madrid, no Pessi, Penaldo. That's not what La Liga Vic is about, okay? No Varka, Madrid discussions. No Negreira. I mean, Negreira is okay because it's a different thing, but it's not banter. But yeah, you can say Negreira if you want, but no Varka. Not these kind of talks here. But anyways, Nico Gonzalez, he didn't want to play at all against Lamine Yamal. It felt like. But what an end to the game, though. What an end to the first half. Maybe it's not a red card because they're checking. Maybe it's going to be an offside. Let me hear what they're talking about. I think it's an offside. They're checking for an offside. I think it might be overturned, guys. What's going on? It's checking. So there's a good chance it might not be a red card then. Oh, no, they're checking for the penalty. I thought it was checking for an offside. Okay, the offside is clear. It's not an offside. Now they're checking for the penalty. No, that's not a penalty. I don't think that's a penalty. The contact is outside the box. The fall is inside the box. No, that's not a pen. That's a free kick. There's no way. I don't think he'll give. Oh! Oh! What? Direct red card? What? I don't understand this. What? So he gave a second yellow, which would mean I think he would miss one game. But now it's a direct red card because the foul was dangerous. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Confusion. What? I'm trying to look at some data from my phone. Like, what happened? So he will miss the Copa del Rey then. Next game. Next two games are, one is La Liga next round and then it's Copa del Rey final. He might miss the Copa del Rey final. I'm so confused. I don't know what happened, but well, I have to check some stats in the halftime, bro. I'm so confused. Atletico Madrid are 10 men now. I'm literally not speaking because I don't know what to say. Just make it, just blow the halftime whistle because I have to do some, I have to research, I have to search what happened. Oh, it's halftime. Chaotic 10 minutes at the end. Chaotic. Oh, I need to breathe first. I'm trying to see if I can find some. Simeone is angry. He's pissed off. Yeah, brother. Me too, man. Because not because I don't. It's because I don't understand why there was a yellow card was taken off and direct red was given. Wait. He's talking about the red card. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna mute the game and yeah, let's discuss the half. What a crazy end to the first half, man. 0-1 Atletico winning, peak hit watch to Barca tying it up and a red for Atletico. Man, hope you're enjoying it. But it's a draw now. It's becoming a draw and Barca, we all know, second half are a different beast. When Hansi Flick beats them up in the dressing room, they are a different beast and they will be one man extra. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be really, really interesting. Let me try to pull up something at least. I mean, I'm gonna check if I can find a reaction to this. Okay, guys, let me know your thoughts. What do you think of the first half? Is it delivering? Is this what you thought? How Barca versus Atletico Madrid would the match would go? I need to stop the half as well. Because I myself, I thought Atleti was gonna be more defensive than this. They did attack. Griezmann was attacking. Nico Gonzalez was lost. He didn't seem like at all as like a player that was interested in playing. He just kind of gave up, you know. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts while I try to find some stats and something we can discuss uh, before the second half starts. Hold on. Okay. Let's look at the player ratings. Wait, let me just zoom it up. Juan Musso, 6.4. Conceding one goal and the few saves he's made. Not bad. Not a bad rating. Molina, 7.1 with a yellow card. Okay. Has not really kind of gotten forward as much as we thought he would this match, especially after those last games. I kind of expected him a bit more. Anyways, Lenormand 6.8, Longley best in the back line 7.2, Nico Gonzalez 5.1. It shows it as a double yellow card, but I think it was a direct red card, so they had to change it. 5.1, understandable. Simeone 7.1, even with the goal, showing that he's not been the greatest of matches. He has been kind of not present so much. He's popped up during the right times, but otherwise you didn't really see Simeone that much during the game. Koke, I don't know. He's having a weird game. Like he's more aggressive than usual, but not on the ball, but more on like with other people. Like I know there was some. Oh, sorry. Ah man, my hair is messed up. Ugh. Ah man, I look stupid. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted. Wait. Koke has been very aggressive for no reason, bro. His Vargas, okay, 6.2. Almada, 6.4. Almada has been good. I think Almada and Baena on that left wing have been really good. They've been linking up really, really well. And Griezmann, I mean, he's been one of the best players for me this half. It's a shame that he won't like complete the 90 minutes because I think if he plays 90 minutes, I think he's gonna definitely get a goal. But yeah, good half from Atleti. Good half. Despite having a man down, I think good half. Talk about Barca. Wait, I snoozed off. Oh wait, to be honest, I can feel that Atletico will stop Barca somehow. Jyoti Moy, great. I mean, great prediction, but second half Barca is probably a different gravy. Don't know how Hansi Flick will set his team up now. Whether he's gonna make changes, whether you know whether he brings on I don't know Lewandowski to get some minutes. I don't see him bringing on anyone like who else is he gonna bring? That's also good. Maybe he's gonna bring Rooney Bardaji to kind of take off Lamine Yamal, rest him. But yeah, maybe you never know. Maybe it's still gonna be a draw, and Barca's gonna be 5 points ahead of Real Madrid. But yeah, let's see how it goes. I snoozed off during the penalty check. Nah, I don't blame you. Honestly, I don't blame you. It was so long. It wasn't even a penalty check, to be fair. It was a check to see if it was a direct red card or not. And it was. They decided, I don't know what's the criteria to be a referee in Spain. Because they just said, okay, it is a direct red card. So I guess it is. Because it's still a red card if it's a double yellow. But they felt like they had to change it to make it a double yellow. So maybe they saw something that I didn't see. But you know what? Okay. You do you, referee, arbitro. Why Oblak isn't playing? Is he injured? Yeah, I mean, reportedly he has a muscle injury, and that's why he's not starting. But he will probably be fit by the time the Champions League comes up. So that's what they say, that he's not fully fit, which is why they didn't want to take any risks. But yeah, that's why he's not starting. Need chai. Be right back, brother. I am still sipping my coffee that I made an hour ago, and it's so thanda. I don't want the screen to get like flagged or something. This is so thanda right now. Yeah, go make your chai. Make me one cup as well, brother. No sugar, please. Second half flick ball. Bruh, second half flick ball is really something. You'll see. You'll see now. I it's a common theme. Even when his teams for Germany, even when he was managing the Germany team, there was a video of him shouting at his players in the halftime. It's like throws the bin and he's like looking at Kimmich and shouting in German, like, yeah, Schweinsteiger, Schweinsteiger, and whatever he says, and this is like get motivated. Yeah, exciting to see what happens. Are you going to do Bayern versus Madrid? Watch along. You better. Yeah, no, I'm definitely doing it. I'm definitely doing Bayern versus Madrid. It's not the same time as Atleti Barca, right? Let me check. Can someone check it for me? Let me check. Wait. It's not the same day, right? Hope not, because I can only do one then, and I would do Atleti Barca then, because it's two La Liga teams compared to one. Okay, Barca Atleti is 9. Okay, Barca Atleti is Wednesday. Real Madrid Bayern. It's Tuesday. Okay, yeah, I'll do Real Madrid Bayern. I'll do both of them. I'll do both Real Madrid Bayern first leg. I'll do Atleti Barca first leg. Then I will do Barcelona Derby. So that's Barcelona versus Espanyol. Then I will do second leg of these matches, and then I will do the Copa del Rey final. And then we'll see what I don't think there's many like high profile matches left. The El Clasico next month, yeah, I will do that, but that's probably the last ones I'll do of La Liga. After that, the World Cup, all the big games, I'll be doing it. So Spain, Germany, England, Portugal, wherever, whichever games I'll be doing all of them. Make one for me as well. We'll pair it with Maggie. Brother, you're having Maggie at 1:30 a.m. I need some Maggie, man. I need some Maggie. I had paratha for dinner and I'm like hungry now, man. I had dinner so early today because I had to like prepare the setup for the stream, and I was like, okay, I have to make something quickly and eat, and I made aloo paratha and I had it, and now I'm hungry and I'm too lazy now. I can't also go because I'm on the stream. But yeah. Yeah, man, Mayank, once you come back, you better have. You know what? You better have 3 cups of tea. So bring one for Jyotirmoy as well. So me, Jyotirmoy, and Udit are all gonna have chai. So Mayank, when you're back, you better have a tray full of teacups with you. Anyways, I was saying, uh, Barca's most of Barca's players have had an okay-ish game. Like the backline has been very shaky. You could see Cancelo is the highest with 6.7, Martin 6.1, Kubarsi 6.5, Araujo, of course, he went off with 6.3, but you know, not that he was not doing anything great anyways before he went up. Joan Garcia 6.6. Joan Garcia, what a player! I love him. Eric Garcia 6.1, but he's been playing in DM, then he moved to the right back, I think, so can't really see what. It says Dani Olmo is a striker while Fermin is playing behind him, but it's not showing him in the false nine formation, which is, I think, wrong, but I have to check. Rashford 7.1, deserved. Almost 7.2, so almost the highest rated player so far in the game. So the experiment is working in a way, you know, but Barca has to win to make this a successful experiment. They just can't get a draw and be like, okay, this is it. Now we're gonna see you in the Champions League. No, you have to prove a point that okay, you did experiments, and if those experiments don't show any result, I think it's not a good look. Let me just check Barca's substitutes. Like who can Barca bring on in the second half? Ferran Torres, Jules Koundé, Wojciech Szczesny, Thomas Marquez. I don't know who Thomas Marquez is. Rooney Bardghji. इतनी चाय बनाता देख के लोग प्राइम मिनिस्टर. मैं कुछ नहीं बोलूंगा इन सब चीज़ों के बारे में. ये 2 शब्द जो आपने बोले हैं उसके बारे में हम चर्चा नहीं करेंगे. कुछ भी हो सकता है. So बनाओ चाय पीते हैं यार, सब बैठे हैं चाय के लिए, आपको कोई नहीं बोलेगा। आप फुटबॉल मिनिस्टर, आप बनाओ चाय। Gavi can definitely come in to give Pedri some relief. Definitely, Gavi should play a bit, maybe after 75 minutes. We don't want to rush his injury. Balde might get some minutes. Casado might, but the thing is, it's so like Rafinha, Frankie, when they're not in the team, it's just like a shallow team. Xavi Aspard is probably gonna get some time. The right back, Xavi Aspard. Bardaji is definitely going to play. Lamine Yamal is not going to play 90 just before the Champions League. Kunde is going to come, I think, is going to come in to get some sharpness in his game. But there's not really a lot of bright options for Barcelona. I don't see a lot of bright options. चाय चाय मत बनाओ, कॉफी बनाओ, कोई कुछ नहीं बोलेगा। Let's see, for Atleti's bench is stacked though. Like Matteo Ruggeri, how do you pronounce it? Alexander Sorloth, Jose Maria Jimenez, Javier Bonniar. I saw Javier Bonniar when he was playing for Atletico Madrid youth team. The match I went to cover when I met Fernando Torres, Javier Bonniar scored the winner for Atletico Madrid B in the 93rd minute, and I have a video of that on La Liga week. So good to see him, Javier Bonniar. Ademola Lookman probably is going to come in as well. Julian Alvarez, David Hansko will probably come in the second half to kind of cover for the missing man. I think one of the attacker, I think Griezmann's going to go off in the 45 minute just so that they can bring another striker. Sorry, just so they can bring another defender. Um, uh, yeah, I think everyone is going to play in the Champions League is going to get some minutes at least, but only for freshness, not to kind of get the result. But Atleti's suspensions and injuries, Marcos Llorente, too many yellow cards, Johnny Cardoso, these are crucial players that they're missing, man. Pablo Barrios is out, Mark Pubil is out, Oblak injured, Mendoza. Oof. If it was just decided on the bench, then Atletico's surely winning this game. But let's see what Hansi Flick has in store for everyone. How many minutes till kick off? Still 6 minutes, I guess. Whew. Do you think after Minerva's performance, Indian football will get some recognition from the government as well? Two answers. In the perfect world, in an ideal world where everything is right and there's no bad things in the world, yes, the government will take notice. AIFF president will resign, and the next person who comes in focuses more on things like this. Now, I'm not going to tell you that I am an expert on Indian football because I'm not, but I watch Indian football as a fan, not as a journalist. So my knowledge of what happens inside Indian football, except for the corruption or the mismanagement, I don't have much idea because I watch it as a fan, not as a journalist. But if a team that is funded so privately by a man, Ranjit Bajaj, Mr. Ranjit Bajaj, he can coach his players in a way that they can go to Spain, beat the under 15s of Liverpool, and what was that cup they won as well in Sweden? I think was it a year ago. So it's not that India has a football problem. It's just the investments or the interest is not in the right places, because if one man can do it with such limited resources, maybe if we're in a perfect world, the IFF focuses more on these kind of up and coming projects that people with footballing passion in India are leading. But to answer your question, if you ask me face to face, no, they're not going to do anything. They're still going to sit in their chairs in their conference rooms and make statements and do whatever it takes to kind of mess up the infrastructure further of Indian football. But you know what? We as Indian football fans can just celebrate it. We can just celebrate the fact that a single person can do it. Oh my God, Ferran Torres is coming on. Ah. Anyways, yeah, we as fans can celebrate the fact that some team that was led by individual passion can get results, and then every other team in the Indian ecosystem should look at it and be like, why can't we do this? Like India under 20 lost to Bangladesh under 20, and India lost to Bangladesh and Hong Kong as well in the AFC Asian Cup qualifiers. And last year as well, I mean the year before as well, they had a terrible World Cup qualifying campaign, lost to Afghanistan. Uh, you know, government cricket speaks too much in this country, man. I mean, if we were getting results, if the national team was getting results, maybe yeah, maybe a bigger force than the IFF would kind of, or maybe someone else coming into the IFF would try and make a change. But right now, the IFF has no like, it has no incentive. It just, why should it do anything? You know, they get their money. All the ISL players, they get their money. They somehow manage to make the league run, and the attendances are horribly low. But and all the national teams are, all the senior teams at least, are not playing good. The youth teams of India are playing well. The women's teams of India are playing well, better compared to the men's senior national team. But I don't think the AIFF is even aware that Mick Cup was going on before it kind of before the win against Liverpool. I don't know if AIFF was aware. I don't know if Kalyan Chaube was aware of things like this. But anyways, there's another red card. Who got the red card? Is it Gerard Martin? And Simeone is dancing. Simeone is dancing. Simeone is like this. Simeone is celebrating a red card. What the? Oh my God. What is going on, man? The thing is, every time I talk to you guys have raised such good discussion points, whether it's about Umtiti or whether it's about the false nine, AIFF, and then suddenly something happens in this game, and it's like, what do I talk about? But yeah, oh, that's horrible. Though. The step on is horrible, but the follow through was kind of. What can he do though? Can he do something? Gerard Martin though, like I know his intent was to clear the ball, and he just absolutely belts the ball, but the player is just there in the way. You know, I think it's a foul. I think it's what you would count as a foul. Yeah, I started the clock. It was a bit late. I started the clock. Man, what is it? Is it a red? No, it's not a red. They canceled the red card. What's going on? Simeone is like, no, no, I've had enough. Oh my God. What is going on? This match is crazy. Ah, ah, like this was a more. Oh, someone's got a red card on the Atleti bench. I'm so confused. I am so kind of out of the loop. Who's getting the cards? Why is the cards being checked so deeply? I don't know who got a red card. Someone got a card in the Athletic bench. Juan Musso got a yellow card even though he was so far away from the action. Jyoti Moy with the Negreira, man. Shut up. Oh, Atleti is gonna be so angry now. Simeone is gonna tell his players to like foul and foul, you know. Just get ready for the last 40 minutes, man. Oof. I don't know what happened, dude. I didn't even make sense. Even the Nico Gonzalez one didn't make sense to me. And now this even confuses me further. Athletic fans are so angry. They're booing the team so much. They're booing Barca, man. Simeone was so happy when he got the card. He was like, yeah, hold that. And then like, he was like, nah, 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 nah. Disgrace. Wow. I think no one made a change. Did they make any change? They didn't make a change. Only Ferran Torres was the change. No, Koke. Koke went out for Matteo Ruggeri, which I expected. But still. Yeah, I told you, the tackles will come in now. Baena on Bernal was just... Now Atleti is gonna be so aggressive. Now they're pissed off. Simeone is pissed off. Fans are pissed off. Now they're gonna like attack Barca, bro. Whoever. Okay, I have a challenge on the stream. Wait, after. Let me tell you after. Okay, wait. I'll tell you a challenge. Whoever predicts the next goal scorer, whether it's from Atleti, whether it's from Barca, I'm gonna send them 50 rupees on Google Pay. Whoever put your names down on the chat, whoever you think is gonna score the next goal, and if it's true, then you're gonna get 50 rupees, 50 rupees. Like, do you want 50 rupees or do you? Next stream is we're gonna make it higher. No, yeah, next stream is Barca. Now let's see. After it applies after this free kick, not after this, not during this free kick, which Lamine Yamal anyways didn't score. But from now on, 53 minutes to the 90 minutes, whoever scores the next goal, and if someone predicts it correctly, they're gonna get 50 rupees. Make it 6-7. Okay. Okay, Udit, done. 6-7. 6-7 rupees. Koke or Yamal getting a goal. Jyotirma, you gotta say one name. Koke is out, by the way. Koke is not. He got substituted, so Koke is not in the team. It's Ruggeri who came in for him. Letty are still pressing hard though. You know, like Griezmann is pressing, Simeone is pressing. Simeone is almost up top, even though he's not playing as a striker. So they're still confident. I think the thing for Atletico Madrid in this game was that they had to learn the way Barca is playing because they faced each other so many times already. They faced each other once in La Liga before, twice in the Copa del Rey. Okay, Jyotirmoy says next goal will be Rashford. Udit says next goal will be Olmo. Okay, if any of these players score the next goal. If Rashford scores, Jyotirmoy gets 67 rupees. And if Udit scores... sorry, Udit scores, I mean. If Olmo scores, then Udit gets 67 rupees. Now, it's only one answer. So I'm taking Rashford for Jyotirmoy and Olmo for Udit. Let's see. Yeah, that's 6 7 rupees is a good number. Maybe next stream also will do 6 7 rupees. This is a good thing. Lamine Yamal hasn't gone into the box. He's, but the shots are not coming from Yamal today. That's the thing. Yamal has been kind of blocked all the way today, all the way down. Even when Nico Gonzalez was playing, he was beating Nico Gonzalez, but then every other player kind of closed down on him. I mean, you always have to mark him with two players. Never you can do it with one. But still. Oh, Rashford with a nutmeg, but it was not enough. By the way, tomorrow I think tomorrow or day after, I'm releasing a video called that focuses more on why Mikel Oyarzabal is the striker that no one expected, how he became the striker, like what his movement, his tactics, why he is the striker that no one expected to lead Spain, but he's like got like what 17 goals in like the last 2 years for Spain. So if that's something that interests you guys, then maybe you should check out the video. Uh, Comes out tomorrow, I think. I'll try to get it out tomorrow. It's a short video, only 8 minutes, but yeah, more tactical video about Oyarzabal. Almost no, Udit, you were so close, but no. Longley is injured. Is it? No. Have you guys ever had these type of medicines? The little homeopathic medicines, man. I've been taking them for my joint pain. It tastes so good, man. The one thing that happened after the red card was that now Lamine Yamal has more freedom to go forward, which he was doing against Nico Gonzalez, but because Nico Gonzalez was so clueless himself, Lamine Yamal didn't expect what to do, but now he has like a free run up to the final third. So it'll be interesting to see how they close him down because there's no out and out player to mark him now. The one who was marking him is out now. Yes, in my childhood, man, I'm having it now, and it's kind of good. I used to have it in my childhood too, but yeah, for my joint pain, I tried everything, and I'm just like trying out everything. So yeah, I'm still having it, and it's good. I like it. Very sweet, sweet little balls. Doesn't sound that good when I call them sweet little balls, but yeah, pretty good. What one thing I haven't not seen enough today is Cancelo's forward runs. He did good runs early on, but then I think he kind of like sat back and let Rashford do most of the running on the wing, which is a bit strange because Cancelo has been so good going forward. One of the reasons Barca signed him. Oh, Yama! Ah, Yama! What a run! What a run! Sorry for the sounds. I'm so sorry, but when I see footballers just play like this, if that would have been a goal, though, that would have been a classic goal, man. This is what we used to see with Messi, man. Week in, week out. Ah, okay. Sorloth is coming on. Now that's concerning. Mark Bernal is also down. If Mark Bernal is down before the Champions League, oh no. I hope it's just precautions. Just get him off. Any player for both the teams, any player who goes down, just take him off. You don't want the risk of them not being able to play in the Champions League against the same opponent. So get him out. Baena is out. So Jimenez, the defender, is on for a winger. Griezmann, as we knew, is going to be out. Giuliano Simone is gone for Sorloth as well. Okay. 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 Good subs, I would say. Griezmann played 60 minutes as I predicted. Javi Morcillo is okay. Javi Morcillo. Okay. And Mark Bernal, is he gonna be substituted? I think he should be substituted, dude. Don't take any risks before the Champions League, man. Yeah, Kunde is already warmed up. Is Kunde wearing a ponytail? Man, every time I see him, it's just different, bro. But where's Kunde gonna play though? Is he gonna play right back or center back? Because if Mark Bernal is off, that means Eric Garcia goes back to DM. I was about to place my bet on Simeone. Ah, you placed your bet on Olmo. You placed your bet on Olmo, and I don't know, maybe even Olmo is a player who doesn't play all 90 minutes, so you're quite out of luck pretty soon. Let's see, whoever scores. But that's sad though. Bernal, he came on for Araujo, and now he's out as well. So both Araujo and Bernal going off with injuries, while Rafinha and Christensen are already out. Frankie De Jong is not in. It's risky now for the Champions League because Simeone has so much options. He can always play a second squad and still get results. Barca doesn't have the luxury. They didn't plan their squad well enough. Rashford though goes around. But it's just too much, man. Too many players. Is Pedri still on? I thought he'd be gone off by now. Nah, Frankie De Jong needs to come back. Rafinha needs to be back. Hey, Kunde is already on the floor. He's back and he's falling down already. Another change as well. Lukman, I don't think Lukman's starting them. He's not warming up. He's wearing the bib. Maybe Lukman gets a day off. Or Alvarez as well. Because you got Sarlot already and you replaced Griezmann, Baena. I mean, you already replaced your front line, so I don't see Alvarez coming on today. It's strange, no? Because you see Barca and Atleti and then Alvarez, Sarlot, players like this are not starting, but anyways, Ferran Torres on the run. Ferran Torres plays it out to Lamine Yamal. Yamal goes in. Yamal tries to do too much. Brother Yamal, you know you can pass sometimes. Cancelo is taking a shot. Not good enough. Never good enough. Rashford would probably be in offside position. Oh, he's not given. It's not given. Olmo. Gyökeres scored 1-1 Arsenal Southampton. Oh, I'm not even checking the FA Cup. I'll check it later, man. Gyökeres in crazy form. Scored a hat-trick against, what was it? Ukraine, then one goal against Poland. Crazy form. Now another goal. Cancelo. Hey, finally Cancelo got forward. You know, this is something we haven't seen whole game. Cancelo is finally going forward. It's important for Barca to have someone like him go forward. I don't know why he didn't go forward so much. Play him as a winger. So I used to play Cancelo as a winger on FIFA, bro. Great corner. Corner taken quickly, but no one's at the end of it. Let me check the FA Cup quickly. What's going on in the FA Cup? Rusty Ward 35 minutes. Victor Gyökeres 68 minutes. Okay. Okay. I mean, pretty easy match for Arsenal. I think Arsenal's gonna go through. No way Arsenal is gonna bottle this game as well. I don't think so. Cancelo with a cross. Ferran Torres finally gets a shot on target at least. Uh, Chat, what do you think? Since there's more Real Madrid fans here than Barca fans, what do you guys think? If the score is 1-1, would you be happy considering that Real Madrid dropped points today? Would you be happy if Barca dropped 2 points today? Or would you want Barca to drop all three? Of course, everyone would want Barca to drop. Every Real Madrid fan would want Barca to drop all three. But if the score stays like this, would you be satisfied? Given that Barca won't score again, let me know in the chat. Yes, okay. Good to know. Good to know. Okay. Yeah, says Udit Sharma. Yes, says Jyotirmoy. Okay, that's good to know then. So it's not like a loss as well. I mean, a draw as well works for you. That means both your rivals lose. Both your rivals drop 2 points as well. That means because both of you are Real Madrid fans. So Atleti dropping 2 points, Barca dropping 2 points. Okay, I will take anything as long as Barca drops. Well, 23 more minutes and you might get your wish. Good. Just waiting for another Molina screamer. Yeah, we haven't seen him enough. We haven't seen him enough, going forward as much as we used to last two games. We were together when we watched the Madrid derby and he scored that banger and we were like, oh my god. 6-7. Oh my, why am I doing this? I mean, at least at this point we have to do it, I guess. 6-7 minutes. And none of you are still. I mean, both of you can still win 6-7 rupees, but let's see. Oh, Rashford. Why is Simeone so angry? Damn, bro. Let me drink some water, then I'll resume. Oh, Lamine Yamal. Oh, Lamine Yamal dribbles around Kunde. Lamine Yamal dribbles around his own player. You can do some tier list ranking of national team kits, etc. Okay, I can do that. Definitely, I can do that. I'll try. I'll try to do something like that. Maybe I'll do it on a full video or maybe on shorts. Maybe I'll do it on stream. Thing is, everyone's gonna have different opinions. So let's see. For me, Spain number one. Bias, but that's Spain away jersey though. I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to get it. Ferran almost got a goal. Ferran again cannot freaking score, man. Ferran, brother. Almost got another assist. Olmo is so crucial. Cancelo just a waste of shot, but Olmo is so crucial, man, to this attack. Play him as a false nine if you want those link ups, man. He's so crucial. These quick 1-2s and trickery with the ball is just so important, man, for someone like this Rashford and Ferran to get back. So crucial. Corner after corner, it's more and more. It's looking like Barca is gonna get the next goal. Rashford is kind of stepping up his game now in the last 5 minutes or so. But the crosses are not accurate. The 50-50s are not being won right now. Atleti is not playing to kind of get a win. I think they're playing more to kind of see off that they don't get a loss. It doesn't matter to them because anyways they're qualified for the Champions League. I don't think any other team is gonna pull them out of top four and put them in top five. So yeah, let's see. Do you have free time nowadays or mostly busy? Some days I do. I'm mostly working these days because first of all it's busy time of the season. So I'm writing articles for the company I work for, and I'm like making content for La Liga Vic as well. So sometimes, some days I'll get free time, maybe once every 5 days. I'll have a day where there's not much to write about or not much to report about. But since I'm in India, I have more free time compared to what I was getting in Spain. Because in Spain it's like everyone wakes up early and then you have to follow a routine, get to the office on time, transportation, everything. Now it's a bit more chill. We can do FC takeover streams once in every month of Football Manager 26 stream, or maybe after the season ends, just before. I did want to do gaming streams. I was thinking of doing FIFA stream. I mean, yeah, FC 26 streams. Maybe make my own player and try to make him win the Ballon d'Or, something like that, with like Celta Vigo or something like that. But I don't know how many people will watch a stream, watch a gaming stream. So that's why because these are my first. This is my third stream ever. So I thought, okay, let's see how these streams go, and if I'm able to do streams well, then I might do some gaming streams later down the line. Football Manager, FC 26, PES, eFootball, whatever. But not now. Now, until the World Cup at least, I will focus on watch-alongs and these kind of discussions, analysis, tactical talks, talking about the teams. But yeah, after the World Cup, between the preseason, maybe I'll do some fun streams. Maybe I'll do something like that. Yeah, thanks for the idea, though. You can do the gaming in cross streams in both Twitch. Yeah, 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 yeah. With my Xbox, I can just connect it directly to Twitch. But the Twitch fan base, though, in India is pretty low. Even if I play FIFA or whatever on Twitch, not a lot of people will probably watch it. But yeah, on YouTube, especially if I do it on my old La Liga Week account, which has like 6,500 subscribers, maybe I'll get more views there. But like, I'm trying to build up this new channel with like streams and long form. So yeah, let's see what happens. Anyways, 15 minutes to go. No, the game is not moving at all. In fact, the game is pretty much become very boring. I'm kind of feeling sleepy now. Not much is happening. At least the game is at 12:30 now instead of 1:30. By now, if it was at 1:30, I would have slept. Okay, never mind. Lamine Yamal. Okay, Ferran Torres again could not latch into the end of the ball, but yeah. Ferran, bro, you gotta be in better positions, brother. Where you go? अरे कुछ करो यार. कोई मारो ना किसी को. कुछ करो यार. Do something. Simeone, run on the pitch and like punch Pau Kubarsi or something, or Hansi Flick go and kick like Matteo Ruggeri in the nuts. Do something. You can convert the old channel to a gaming channel over time, maybe instead of abandoning it. Yeah, I don't want to abandon it. But the thing is, what happened to the account was it became too full of bots to the fact that whenever I post a video, like no, like only like few real people would see the video. So that's why I stopped using that account because I had a video about like Real Madrid, which got like 900,000 views almost, and it like made a lot of bots subscribe to my YouTube channel and they don't watch my videos. So it's hurting the algorithm for me. That's why I still have that account, but maybe I'll just do like regular stuff on that after a few weeks. Or after the World Cup, maybe I'll do like non La Liga stuff on that. So maybe Premier League stuff, um, La Liga, any other La Liga stuff. Sorry, any other team except for Spanish team stuff. You know, maybe something like that I'll do. Yeah, the reach is down definitely. That's why I changed this account, that account, because the analytics showed me that my subscribers who used to watch it are not even getting my videos in their feed, so they're not even seeing my videos. They're seeing the fact that I uploaded the video. So it was just a waste of time trying it on this. That's why I made this new account. I'll try to hope that I don't get bots in this account. Yeah. Oh, Atleti has completely like parked the bus now. They are not. They don't want to win this game, and Lewandowski is coming on. So Barca want to win the game. It's pretty clear. They've got Lewandowski, Ferran, Gavi, Lamine still, and and Fermin as well. Not Fermin. Rashford just pulls it back, but there's no one. There's no one to finish it off. Rashford though. 2-1 FA Cup. Arsenal bottling? What the? No way, no way. Arsenal bottle again, bro. The guy who I make the podcast with, he's an Arsenal fan. He'll not be happy. No way, 2-1. Let me check the goal quickly. Okay, Rashford is substituted off though, but good performance from Rashford. I think he needs to do it again against Atleti in the Champions League, because today we saw flashes of it, but I think he needs to be a bit more better. He was good. He was good today. But what? I'm checking the Southampton goal now. Oh no, that's so easy. That is so easy. No way Arsenal is gonna be out. No way. Back to the roots. Are you talking about Arsenal? Who did? Ah, yeah, bottle jobs, man. So that's Liverpool and Arsenal out in the same day. That's City, Chelsea, Southampton. Wait one sec. Lamine Yamal's in the box. Olmo has got it. Olmo is not gonna pull the trigger. He passes it back to Yamal. Yamal's on the edge of the box. But Atleti is so deep. Atleti doesn't want to move, man. Atletico Madrid is locked in, bro. I think Atletico scores the last minute winner. Dude, that happened when I went to watch Barcelona versus Atletico Madrid at the Montjuic in 2025 January. No, 2024 December. Lewandowski is on the end of the ball, but he didn't score. Yeah, anyways, I was in Barcelona watching Barca Atletico scored in the last minute, and yeah, I got drunk after the game with Barcelona fans. Pretty nice. Anyways, 10 minutes to go. I think Barcelona, if anyone has to get the next goal, it's going to be Barcelona, because Atletico are in no mood to attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 6-man defense, fluid defense. It's not fixed, but okay. Yamal passes it to Olmo, but Olmo is not able to pull the trigger. I think Atletico is only gonna attack on counter. They have given up on like building up from the back now. Ferran, my brother, you're getting sent back and forth. Lewandowski, why is Lewandowski so deep in the midfield, brother? You're not playing false nine. Go, go. And Yamal, I think he has to be substituted, man. Kunde, Lewandowski is not able to reach the end of the ball. Oh, Barca are threatening. The game is poising up to be really good for the last 10 minutes. The attacks are coming, but I'm worried about Lamine Yamal and Pedri finishing the game out of energy full 90 minutes because they have the Champions League game coming up. Peak haram ball. Brother, you haven't seen peak haram ball. Just wait. Just wait for the last 6-7 minutes. 6-7 minutes or so of the game because it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse, man. Atletico has nothing to lose, nothing to win. They're gonna suffocate Barca so much now. They don't care. Their focus is in the Champions League. They don't care. Winner coming. Mayank, welcome back. By the way, Mayank, I think we missed it. We are playing a game that whoever predicts the next goal scorer gets 6-7 rupees from me. So if you predict the next winner, next guy who scores, and that's probably going to be the winner, you can win 6-7 rupees. So drop your prediction. Olmo and Rashford have already been chosen. Rashford is substituted, so Jyotirmoy is not going to win. Olmo is still on the pitch. So you can't choose anyone between Olmo and Rashford. Peak Harambol, yeah, peak. So Arsenal fumbled Carabao Cup, FA Cup, 7 games left. Brother, I hope they also fumble the Champions League because they're going to face a Spanish team. Either Atleti or Barca. Because I think they're going to beat Sporting Lisboa. But Cancelo has got it in. Ferran Torres is not able to finish again. That's the third chance that Ferran Torres has had and he's not able to finish. Barcelona fans will be so like, what do you feel about Ferran though? Like the thing about his career is that he's had great runs all his career. He gets into the right positions throughout his career. Whether you look at him at Valencia, Man City, early first year at Barcelona, he's always been good at finding positions to run into. But his finishing is just... We thought he changed that this season when he filled in for Lewandowski, but yeah. Okay, Mayank says Cancelo. Okay, Mayank. If Cancelo scores the next goal, you get 6-7 rupees from me. Lamine Yamal dancing around, man. It's such a joy to watch. Olmo is kind of clueless on who to pass because Atletico is not moving, dude. They're just watching. They're just watching Barcelona. They're like, okay, you want to cross in? Here we go. We fly you a header and kick the ball out. Ferran is moved well inside the box. Again, Ferran's movement is so good. Ferran's movement is so good. I mean, he was a right winger when he started off playing. And Atletico is one man down. How have Barcelona not scored, man? This is like a concerning thing for Barcelona. How do you not score when you're playing your full squad against a 10-man Atleti while you're preparing for Champions League? Sorloth has almost scored, but is not able to because his touch was bad. It's end-to-end now. I mean, only for now, but I don't think it's going to be end-to-end for too long. Yeah, Barcelona, it's concerning, dude. It's concerning. They should have troubled them more because with one man down and playing your full strength, kind of full strength. It is a full strength, isn't it? You're playing Lamine, Pedri, Gerard Martin, John Garcia. It is a winning. It's a full strength squad. You should be doing better, man. But Atletico is holding on so well. At the Metropolitano, Atletico are different gravy. Nah, Lamine Yamal tries to shoot it. It's over the top. Gonzalo Garcia will take his position with the Spain starting 11. I think Gonzalo Garcia will take his position, but maybe not during this cycle of the World Cup. I think the World Cup is locked down with Mikel Oyarzabal, Mikel Merino, and Ferran Torres. As much as Ferran Torres is not doing good, I think he will go to the World Cup because other than him, its options are Alvaro Morata, who Luis de la Fuente hasn't called up recently. So Alvaro Morata is probably out of contention, and Samu Akehoa, who's playing for Porto, but Samu is injured out of the season. So there is no out and out striker because both Mikel Oyarzabal and Mikel Merino were not like classic number nines. Oyarzabal started off as a right winger, Merino is a midfielder, both from Real Sociedad. So I think just for like insurance, Ferran Torres will go to the World Cup, and then once the World Cup is over, a lot of players will never play for Spain again, and Ferran Torres is one of them. Cancelo scores! Cancelo scored? Did he? You get 67 rupees. No, wait, no. Lewandowski scored. Oh, it's a rebound. It's a rebound. My 67 rupees are saved. Oh, Barcelona score, man. I need to see the goal again. Ah. This is just a league game with close to nothing at stake. I don't want to imagine the stress of the UCL. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. This is just a league game. But whoa, wait, I need to check the goal again. I thought Cancelo scored it, and I was ready to like Google Pay you already. Oh wow, Cancelo just completely turned around Molina, bro, sleeping. Molina is sleeping. Lewandowski with a shoulder. Oh, now Molina, you gotta go back to Argentina after that. How can you fall down twice like that? Nah, Molina though, Molina. Molina, I was hoping Molina would put in like a golazo performance, but he just had one of the worst slips or whatever you want to call it, one-on-ones against Cancelo. That's the league wrapped up. Yeah, 7 points clear if Barcelona can keep the lead. If Barcelona can keep the score, 7 points with 7 games to go or 8 games to go. 8 games to go. Yeah, league's almost gone. League's gone, bro. Punching the air right now. Hey man, Jyotirmoy, you had it almost. Entire half you were rooting for a Barca draw, but then it has to be. Give me 33.5 for that. Hey man, it doesn't work like that. You said Cancelo is gonna score. Cancelo didn't score. Next game you might have better luck. Let's see. Bayern versus no, Bayern versus Real Madrid. Maybe you'll have a better luck. If because it should have been given to Cancelo, but then he didn't. It was Lewandowski who did the final act of putting it in the goal. Cancelo's shot was saved. So I want to give you 33.5, but yeah. I was ready, dude. I was ready. I thought Cancelo scored before I saw the camera cut to Lewandowski. So I was like, okay, shit. Congrats. But nah. Okay, last 30 seconds. How many minutes are they gonna add though? Atleti, will they attack now? Now that they were like, Atleti were so pleased with getting a draw and not attacking. 6 minutes. 6 extra minutes. Nah, though, but I was thinking Atleti is gonna like see the game out because it really looked like Atleti were doing their haram ball, harami, whatever you wanna call it, terrorism, parking the bus, Simeone ball. Yeah, Atleti are so good when they want to close the game down at Metropolitano as well. But I mean, when luck goes your way like that, how can you do? Like, Cancelo's shot was saved by Musso. It was just a rebound that was lucky for Lewandowski, and that's what great strikers like Lewandowski do. You're always in the right position to pounce on luck. So much of football is just being in the right position at the right time. And Cancelo, again, with one of his mesmerizing runs going forward, plays it to Lewandowski, who plays it to Lamine Yamal. Back heel, Koundé on the overlap, but then a terrible, terrible cross. Whew. Cancelo, though, this is what I was telling you guys all game. Why hasn't Cancelo been making these forward runs? Because he's so good at these. But like, maybe because Rashford is more dominant in the same space that both Cancelo and the left winger shares. Because when Rafinha plays in the left wing, he's not an out and out left winger. So he's kind of like drifting inwards, he's kind of drifting in the midfield. So maybe Cancelo has more freedom to run forward. But with Rashford, who is experienced in playing in that position, he blocks that entire path. So that's why Cancelo wasn't having the best of games until Rashford got taken off. What happened to Gavi, bro? Gavi's gonna beat up someone, it looks like. Simeone, brother. Simeone, you gotta win the Copa del Rey, man. At least have some legacy, man. Come on, it's been too long since you won a trophy. I like Simeone, though. He's a shithouser, but I love him. He's so good for La Liga as a brand. He brings such a challenge to the big two of Real and Barca. Because without Atleti, it would just be... I mean, it still is the two-horse race every season, but at least early on in the La Liga, in the early first 10 weeks or so, Atleti puts on a challenge. And then everyone thinks, oh, this is going to be the season where Atleti break the curse. But, you never know. Oh, no! Gavi and this guy, I don't know his name, are going to get into it. He got pushed down to the floor. Oh, that's Pedri, sorry. Oh, man, Gavi and Pedri are all the same, bro. What's going on with Taufik is his name? Why is he pushing people like that, bro? But yeah, good game. Very, very boring in the middle of the game. I mean, I think from the 60 minutes to the 80 minutes, it was very boring. Hey, Simeone is punching Ferran Torres. What the hell is going on? Simeone. Oh no, never mind. It's a yellow card to Simeone. I thought Simeone just like slashed at Ferran Torres or something. And he's saying things that I can't see on stream. I know he said the P word. But yeah. Simeone, bro. He's like, saw Ferran Torres with the ball. Like, give it. Nervous set piece for Barcelona. Sorloth is up top. He's a big, big lad. And the ball is going to come right at him. They're going to search him. But the ball is cleared by Ferran Torres. And put down. Lamine Yamal gets it on the left wing. Plays a great cross ball. But Juan Musso is there. And he plays it outside to be safe. But Barcelona are not playing stupid. Barcelona are not rushing to take the throw in, even though Juan Musso was out of his position. Barcelona are playing smart. They know only a minute and a half remains between them and 7 points at the top of La Liga. So they are not taking any chances. Last minute. Can Atleti get an equalizer? Will Barca extend their lead or will Barca hold on? Ferran Torres is taking the ball to the corner flag and he is trying his best to keep the ball in, but it's a throw into Barcelona. Last 30 seconds. 30 seconds remain between a 7-point lead between Barca and Real Madrid. The final whistle blows and a lot of Barcelona fans will already start dreaming of the La Liga title. Hansi Flick will be dreaming of his second La Liga title. What a turnaround he's made since coming on as a manager for Barcelona. And that is full time. That is full time. What a game. What a game. Great performance by both teams. It was first goal by Giuliano Simeone, and it looked like Barcelona are gonna drop 3 points, especially in a day where Real Madrid dropped points to Mallorca. They lost to Mallorca, and Real Madrid fans, as well as, Atleti fans, were hoping that Barcelona would drop some points, take them off, but Barcelona were just in the right place at the right time, I would say. The first goal, the Rashford scored, brilliant link-up play with Dani Olmo and intricate passing leading into a goal. And then Atleti did so well with one man down to keep out Barcelona for as long as they could. But an individual moment of brilliance from Joao Cancelo, individual moment of luck from Robert Lewandowski, who finally is on the score sheet, is looking in good form, has scored for Poland as well, an international break, and now as the Champions League comes in this week, we'll be back again. The same fixture 2 more times this week, at least. I mean, in the next 10 days, I would say. So, final score 1-2. Barcelona 2, Atletico Madrid 1. 7 points, top of La Liga. Man. Oh, I forgot to change the scorelines. Shit, sorry. I'm still getting used to it. I'm sorry. Yay, 2-1. Sorry. Thank you, Jody boy. Yeah, final score 2-1. Gonna wrap up the stream in a bit. Let me just, if anyone has any thoughts that they want to share in the chat, feel free to drop them. If not, then I'm just gonna talk for a bit, and then we're gonna close the stream and see each other on La Liga Vic on Instagram, and then I'll see each other as well on the next stream, which would be Bayern versus Real Madrid Tuesday night. So 2.5 nights from now. Should rotate heavily in the league now onto the pursuit of number 6. I agree with you. Let me check who Barcelona's next opponents are and if they have the liberty to rotate. So Barcelona next fixtures. Espanyol. I think Espanyol is something they won't rotate because it's derby, it's bragging rights, it's at the Camp Nou. I think they will rotate, of course, because okay. Good night, Jyotirmoy. See you in the next stream. Thank you for joining. Really means a lot you joined. Yeah, talk to you soon. Take care. Good night, bro. Yeah, Mayank. Espanyol, they will rotate anyways because it's the middle of the Champions League. But after that, I don't see them rotating against Celta because Celta is always a tough opponent, especially they're in European positions. But yeah, Getafe, Osasuna, Real Madrid, they won't. Alaves, Betis, Valencia, yeah, they will definitely rotate for the rest of La Liga. The only 2-3 games that I see them not rotating is Espanyol, Celta, and of course El Clasico. Full strength team for El Clasico, medium strength teams for Espanyol and Celta. But yeah, good point. They will rotate, and 7 points with 8 games to go. Real Madrid, I think, calling it now is not going to be able to track them down. Like, even if Real Madrid win 2 in a row, Barca lose 2 in a row, they will still be behind heading into the El Clasico. So maybe the El Clasico will be the decider. But yeah, great point. Anything else anyone wants to share? Anything you want me to talk about, or any of your thoughts? Because the game was pretty straightforward. Atleti were attacking very good first half until they got the suspicious red card. I would say not strange red cards all around, even for Marc Bernal as well, even for Gerard Martin as well. I just hope Bernal is all right. Yeah, I'm interested to see what the medical report says, because you usually don't sub off a player who or you already subbed in unless it's a really bad emergency, like, because you want him to get game time before the big game, right? So the fact that he was substituted off was a bit concerning. But yeah. I hope he's fit as well, because in place of De Jong, Bernal and Pedri in that four double pivot kind of position have been really really good. Casado can fit his role, but not as good as Bernal is. Even though Casado is brilliant, but Bernal is just different. He's a prodigy. So yeah, hopefully Bernal is all right before the game. Atleti fans would be hoping he's not before the UCL match. But yeah, great. I hope so too. Right. With that with that being said, I think it's time to wrap up. It was, unless anyone wants to say anything else, gonna give some more time to the chat. Maybe 5 more minutes or 2 more minutes. If anyone has anything else to say, if not, then yeah. Hopefully, just a precautionary substitution. I think so. I think so too, because you don't want to risk aggravating the injury when you have such a big game coming up, right? You don't want to do that. Big games coming up. Atleti twice, El Clasico next month. Season deciding games. Could be Arsenal in the first leg in the semi-final as well. So yeah. I hope it's precautionary. I'm gonna see what the medical report says and make a post later on La Liga week as well. So yeah, man. With that being said, I'll wrap up the stream. Great talking to every single one of you. Thank you for joining, having fun with me. All the talks we had, from nostalgia, defenders, Modi G, German, whatever talk we had was great. Hopefully, see you guys again for the UCL nights. Barca, Atleti, Bayern, Real Madrid, then Barcelona Derby, then Copa del Rey, El Clasico. So many exciting games that we can watch together and analyze and talk about as well. So, yeah, with that being said, I will wrap up the stream at this point. I would like to say good night to every single one of you, and thank you to every single one who joined. Muchas gracias. Unlucky to not win 67 rupees, Mayank. 67 rupees. But hopefully next stream you have better luck. Yeah, see you. Good night, Mayank. Good night, Jyotimoy. Good night, Udit. Good night, Football Epicenter, who joined early on. Well, that does it. Take care. Muchas gracias. Buenas noches. Hasta pronto. Ciao. Adios. Bye-bye.